Austin College is 2-2 on the season. Mercyhurst is also 2-2. Mercyhurst, coached by Curtis Robinette in his 19th season, 197, 232-1. Austin College, headed by Mark Lawrence. So stick around. We have Austin College and Mercyhurst to come. In women's CWPA Division III action, as Austin College of CWPA D3 takes on Mercyhurst of the Western Water Polo Association.
Hi, I'm Jack Rowan, and here's this week's goalie tip of the week. Today we're going to talk about communication from the goalkeeper position. And this is really as much about leadership. I want to focus on 3 quick things for goalies to take into the goal so they can start communicating effectively with their teammates. First of all, personalize your communication. Look at the difference between the goalie who's floating the goal yelling, red, yellow, back, versus Joe, back! That's the kind of communication we want. A really quick sound, calling a teammate's name if possible, letting them know exactly what you need from them. So secondly, one of the most important things I think we can do as goalkeepers, right out of the gates, to establish what I call a culture of trust, is taking ownership of goals scored. Our job is not to place blame on who made a mistake, because typically a lot of people made a mistake for a goal to be scored, including the goalkeeper. And so one recommendation, first practice out of the gates, when a goal is scored that was your responsibility, maybe it's a cross-cage shot when your field player is taken off the near side. Hey, Jeff, great shot blocking, that's mine. So this does 2 things. First, it lets Jeff know in that situation when the ball's at X4, he should be blocking strong side, and Jack, the goalie, is responsible for cross-cage. But more importantly, it sends a message to the team. I'm here as part of this team defense, and we're in this together. Because inevitably, Jeff is going to make a defensive error at some point in the next day, week. And you can say to Jeff, hey Jeff, remember when we're at X4, you got to take strong side. He and your team now knows Jack's not blaming me or trying to shift the blame to me. He's reminding me, I have this, he has that. And what that starts to do is create this culture of trust and a team-oriented defense, that we're taking responsibility and letting everyone know when a shot that should have been blocked was not. And lastly, one of the favorite bits of advice that I got from my coach at Stanford, when I got to Stanford, Dante said to me, Jack, I want you to come up with an alarm sound. And I thought, this is not what I was really hoping for. What do you mean? Every time the ball turns over, come up with an alarm. So I'm going to share it with you, and you're free to use it. I came up with, here we go. And here's the beauty of this. Every single time that ball turned over, whether it was a steal from the weak side, a shot that went over the goal that wasn't touched, an offensive, whatever it was, here we go! And all 6 of the teammates took the first stroke. And as you know, counterattack is about outreacting the guy that you're guarding. And they got to understand that every single time, and this happened every single time in practice, they heard Jack's alarm sound, they could put their head down and take the first stroke. And so here we have another facet of goalkeeping that I think is really exciting if you take seriously, that you are responsible for communicating and for leading and developing your own sort of leadership, whatever that may be. And some things that can help you do that, making sure you're personalizing communication, taking ownership of goals scored, getting your team out on the counter, and establishing that culture of trust. For more goalie tips, check out Collegiate Water Polo Association's video library.
Yesterday there were 3 games here at Penn State Behrend. The first game was Austin College over the PSU Behrend Lions by a score of 17-4. Then Penn State Behrend lost 15-4 to Gannon in their final game yesterday. Austin nipped Gannon 11-10 as Brooke Lee scored the game winner. Coming up on CWPATV.com, our first of hopefully 4 games of the day. It's the 4th of 7 games of the tournament. Austin College, the top team in the CWPA D3 conference, and the Mercyhurst Lakers. Austin College is ranked number 3 in the nation in Division III programs. Austin College and Mercyhurst are both 2-2. The Lakers of Mercyhurst would be wearing white, and Austin College would be in dark.
You're watching the CWPA broadcast brought to you by Cap 7.
In its 3rd season in CWPA Division III, Austin College has already made some huge strides after a runner-up finish at the 2019 CWPA Division III Championship Tournament. The Roos looking strong, the top team in CWPA Division III, and not looking to stop anytime soon. Meanwhile, Mercyhurst is on a 2-game losing streak, trying to bounce back against the Roos. Coming up in the CWPA network, we have Austin College and Mercyhurst University.
Don't give it to me easy, I like a little challenge. When it feels better when you take a little damage. Slow, learning fast, earning state, burning wheels, turning this on, going thing.
Good morning, everyone. We welcome you to CWPA Network remote broadcast of Women's Varsity Water Polo hosted by Penn State Behrend in Erie, Pennsylvania. Our free regular season remote broadcast is brought to you courtesy of Cap 7 and the Collegiate Water Polo Association. Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Samuel David Weiss, calling the action from the CWPA headquarters in Bridgeport, Pennsylvania. It's Sunday, March 28th. 2021. Our first game up of the day, our 4th game of the weekend here in Erie. We'll feature in the dark caps the Austin College Roos of Sherman, Texas, and in the white caps the Mercyhurst Lakers of Erie, Pennsylvania, not too far from this facility. Austin College is 2-2, and so is Mercyhurst. The Roos played 2 games yesterday, went 2-0 in those contests. Meanwhile, Mercyhurst playing its first of 2 games this weekend, playing the Roos in a couple minutes, and then later on taking on the host Penn State Behrend Lions. Mercyhurst is on a 2-game losing streak with losses to Salem and McKendree last weekend in Western Water Polo Association conference play. Austin College, though, coming off 2 wins yesterday, 17-4 against the host Penn State Behrend Lions, and 11-10 thriller over Gannon. The referees for this tournament, Brandon Nicholson and Igor Murnenko. Nicholson is the head ref. Starting lineup for Austin College. In goal would be Valerie Piachanka-Hina. And in the field we'll have Shannon Berry, Sophie Oliver, Brooke Lee, Madison Taylor, Kylie Noble, and Lexi Long. Mercyhurst is paced by Maddie Nye, who leads the team with 14 goals. She has 140 for her collegiate career. 9 different Lakers scored last weekend. It was an 0-2 weekend in Western Water Polo play for Mercyhurst. Both Sarah O'Keefe and Madison Hofacker have seen time in net. Curtis Robinette, you see there momentarily. In his 19th season at the helm for Mercyhurst, 3 wins away from 200 with the women's program. Lawrence has the reins with Austin College. In Western Water Polo Association action, Salem is 3-0, McKendree 2-1, Mercyhurst and Gannon are both 0-2 in the WWPA. As we get set for our first game of the morning, some non-conference action. We're going to get ready for our opening quarter sprint. Austin College and the Dark Caps will be swimming right to left. Mercyhurst University in the white, left to right. Mercyhurst has yielded 10 or more goals in 3 straight games. Something to keep an eye out. Austin, if we let it do so, can score early and often. In the 17-4 win over Penn State Behrend yesterday, had 12 goals at halftime. Igor Mernenko is ready to drop the rock. Hold on, false start. Shot clock has to be turned on. And there you see Mercyhurst getting ready to spring into action. We are at the Junker Center in Erie, Pennsylvania. Sarah O'Keefe will be defending the net for Mercyhurst. Pia Chunkina will do the honors defending the cage for Austin College. We'll start again. Mercyhurst going left to right and white. Austin right to left and dark. And the Lakers will control possession. It's Mercyhurst ball to begin the game. Mercyhurst going left to right and white. In the 17-4 win by Austin yesterday over Penn State Behrend, there was a lot of defensive pressure throughout the pool, and it really baffled the Lions of PSUB. Austin College will have its first possession heading right to left. Ordinary foul. Shot clock at around 20 seconds now inside the Mercyhurst end, and the Lakers will pick it up with the steal. O'Keefe has it, looking for the outlet. Austin College will pick it off. Possession now for the Kangaroos. Austin College in dark 0, Mercyhurst in white 0. The Roos scheduled to take on the Grove City College Wolverines at 11:45 a.m. Eastern. And the Roos have some time off, but not a lot after this game. An offensive foul called on the Roos, and the Lakers now in transition, heading left to right and white inside the 6-meter area. Pia Chunkina is ready, and it's past her, and Mercyhurst strikes first. And it's 1-0 with 6:27 to go. And it's Rachel Morris credited with the goal. This is a non-conference game since Austin College is CWPA Division III. Mercyhurst is Western Water Polo Association. And looks like there was a tug. And Austin College right now having trouble on offense a couple minutes into the game. Lakers lead it by 1 early on at the Junker Center. Mercyhurst has it picked off by Austin College. And the play is waved off. Mercyhurst going back left to right and white. Austin College hasn't been able to get a shot on goal yet. And the Rachel Morris goal is all Mercyhurst has on attempt. Set up inside. Oh, look at that feed, and there's the finish. A wide opening on the left side. It's now 2-0 Lakers. Austin College discombobulated early on. Cassie Anderson credited with the goal. Her first. And boy, Mark Lawrence right now is really frustrated on the sidelines, and he is having a talk with Brandon Nicholson, the head official. He's got to be careful, because if he keeps chirping, he's going to get carded. And so far, no card has been issued. I mean, I can understand the frustration. Close to 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play. Mercyhurst 2, Austin in dark, nothing yet. From the point now, inside 6. Oh, what a lob into the left corner. And Austin College needed that. Striking of that one is Brooke Lee. She had the game-winning tally in an 11-10 win over Gannon yesterday. And with 5 minutes to go in the first, she puts her team on the board. The Roos are within 1. And Valerie Pianchikina will have the outlet. Pianchikina had been second team All-West a couple years ago in CWPA D3 Western region. Oh, another beautiful feed and finish for Mercyhurst. The Lakers are feeling it right now. 3-1 in favor of the Lakers. Now the Roos have to get back to work. Look at the defensive pressure from the Lakers. Ordinary foul called. Hannah Enquist was credited with that Mercyhurst tally. But Sarah O'Keefe will have the outlet opportunity. Mercyhurst has plenty of options, including Hannah Good, who we haven't seen score yet. Good was ACWPC second team All-American in 2020 in the pandemic shortened season. Last year, Mercyhurst had been 6-11. As we have a timeout in the pool with 3:33 to go. 3-1 in favor of Mercyhurst, and I think Mark Lawrence is not in a good mood right now. Let's just put it that way. Timeout, Austin College. The CWPA Alumni Initiative is an important program we have established. We're asking graduating seniors to get involved after their collegiate seasons are over by either becoming a referee, mentor, coach, or financial supporter. By engaging our alumni after graduation, we can add programs, make playing more fun, and reduce costs. If you or someone you know is interested, contact the CWPA office at 610-277-6787 or send an email to office at collegiatewaterpolo.org. 3-1 Mercyhurst right now over Austin. The Laker goals by Rachel Morris, Hannah Enquist, and Cassie Anderson. Brooke Lee, the lone scorer for Austin College. Right now, this is the only game in NCAA taking place according to the Flash.net. There may be other games going on. This is the only one being reported on the Flash.net right now. A couple minutes to go in the first quarter. And wow, Mark Taylor has to really get his players back. He was near the half-distance line with one of his roos. Both of these teams are 2-2. Austin College started the season 0-2 with 16-6 and 19-14 losses at then number 17 Pacific in a doubleheader a couple weekends ago. We're going to have our first exclusion of the game. So Austin College will be on the 6-on-5. Any player gets excluded 3 times, she will not be able to return. You're going to have some dry passes on the perimeter. They look to be tipped. The Roos get it back under 15 seconds left on the power play. Looks like they're behind the back. Penalty. And possession will go back to O'Keefe and Mercyhurst. Now the Lakers on the attack, heading left to right. And White have led wide wires so far. From the point, the lob. Over the target. Also from Pianchentina. And hold on, there are multiple balls in the pool. Looked like we were about to throw a party. Valerie Pianchentina will get it back. Brooke Lee, by the way, who had the lone goal so far for Austin College, having first team all-tournament for the CWPA D3 Conference Championship in 2019. So was Lexi Long. O'Keefe will have the goal throw after that Austin College shot was wide right. Austin College, I believe, has returned 16 players from last season. So a lot of experience. Mercyhurst now back on the aggressive at the point. It's an ordinary foul. Skip shot that is off Pianchenitina's fingertips. And will result in a Mercyhurst 2-meter corner. About a minute or so to go in this first quarter of play. Austin College, of course, going to be playing one more game today. It will be at 11:45 a.m. against Grove City. Grove City has scored double figures in 10 straight. And has also given up double figures in 10 straight, so we might see a lot of goals in that one. Right now, Pianchentina able to dodge a scare with that great defensive sequence. Now from the right flat, will take aim, but not precisely. Curtis Robinette's Lakers will get it back. Mercyhurst called for the offensive foul. Austin College back in the attack, and will get its second power play opportunity. Couldn't convert on the first. Now taking it from the point. They beat her motion. Now from the point again. Takes it to the 1, even strength. Under 10 on the shot clock. We're going to take it now. Off the crossbar. Mercyhurst, a great job on the penalty kill. Austin College is 0-2 on the power play. Lexi Wong had that shot off the post. Possession will remain with the Lakers. Mercyhurst now inside the 6. Has an opening. Piazzakina way out in front and beats her to it. Mercyhurst takes advantage. It's a goal for number 4, Hannah Good. Second team ACWPC All-American in 2020. And with a play like that, she shows why she had been named with the honor. Shot clock, I believe, is now unplugged. There's a behind-the-back exclusion call, so Austin College has a chance. And if they get the possession to begin the second quarter, the Roos will be on the power play. The scoreboard is incorrect here. The score is 4-1 in favor. Yep, now it's correct. 4-1. I think I read the timeouts instead of the score. So Mercyhurst 4, Austin College 1. 4 different scorers for the Lakers. Brooke Lee with the lone tally for the Roos.
Hi, I'm Jack Bowen, and here's this week's goalie tip of the week. Today we're going to take a look at attacking a front court offense when you have a right-handed player at the left-handed wing. And one of the things that we want to think about as goalies is always honoring the shooter, but also thinking a half a step ahead of them. So when you have a right-handed player at a bad angle down on this side of the pool, instead of honoring them at the perfect geometric angle here, we can cheat back and still honor the shooter, because if I'm here and he makes a pass across the field of play, I'm hung out to dry. And so instead, I'm going to cheat off of him a little bit geometrically to here. Now you can see my body's still honoring him. I'm not here or on my back. My shoulders are squared to the shooter, but if I'm in a game situation now and he makes the pass here, I'm set on the shooter. Whereas if he shoots, my body is still balanced to make the save. For more goalie tips, check out Collegiate Water Polo Association's video library.
Yeah. Don't give it to me easy. I like a little challenge when it feels better with
Be sure to check out our new CWPA remote series, Professional Edition, on the CWPA YouTube channel. We have Olympian George Groves Jr. interviewing water polo alumni from a variety of schools and professions. We take a look at how water polo helped them in college and beyond. New episodes come out every week on Thursday. Be sure to like and subscribe. So Mercyhurst out in front 4-1 over Austin College. And in the first quarter for the Lakers, Morris, Good, Enquist, and Anderson with the tallies. Austin College in dark, Mercyhurst in white. Igor Murnenko will have the drop for the second quarter sprint. Austin College going left to right in dark. Mercyhurst right to left in dark. So the Lakers, with the sprint, have possession at the right flat. Least amount of goals Mercyhurst has scored this season, 9. The most, 26, in the 26-10 win at Grove City on March 13th. Piacentina will have it. Now with the outlet. Piacentina with a good outlet. And now here are the Roos. Take the shot off the crossbar. Possession will go back to Mercyhurst. Lakers now on the attack. Going right to left in white. And Austin College will take it back. 4 in the first, 0 in the second so far for Mercyhurst. Here's a good transition. Thinking about it. We'll go to the corner. Yes, ma'am. Nicely done for Wixie Wong. Her first of the game. And it's now 4-2 in favor of Mercyhurst. That is definitely how you get it done. Beating Sarah O'Keefe to the cage. Ordinary foul at half distance. Houston College within a pair. Mercyhurst has not tied or trailed at all, and it's an offensive foul. And the Roos have an opportunity to get even closer. Set up for the hole. And will be on the power play. Houston College inside 6 meters, but unsuccessful this time. As Mercyhurst has it back. The exclusion was on Hannah Good. There are no players in the pool right now with 2 exclusion fouls. Mercyhurst would like to add some insurance. Ordinary foul call now at the far side. Taking it from the point. Will launch the Pearl. Right into the right hand of Valerie Piacentina. Austin College is back on the attack right now. Go right into the arms of O'Keefe. 4-2 Mercyhurst over Austin College. 7 shots for the Lakers, 8 by the Roos. So Mercyhurst right now has been on target a little bit more. Ordinary foul. Now set up for the hole. Oh, way out in front, Piacentina is beaten yet again. Mercyhurst takes the advantage that time, and that's Hannah Good doing it again. Her second of the game, 5-2, with 5 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the first half. Make that 4 in the first, 1 in the second for Mercyhurst. 1 in the first, 1 in the second so far for Austin College. Rachel Vleitstra credited with the assist on that good tally. Taking it now from the point. Will fire right. Will throw for O'Keefe. Now in transition. Mercyhurst. On the right side. An offensive foul called against the Lakers. Here come the Roos. Looks like open water here. Hello. And Austin strikes within a pair. That's a goal by Sammy Field. It's a 2-goal game after the first tally of the contest by Sammy Field. We're sorry if I mispronounce any of the names or misidentified any goal scorers. Field credited with the goal. And look at that transition. No! Play waved off. Wilson College charged with the foul. Now at the right flat possession. Mercyhurst, and now they are offsides. And I believe Austin College is now on another power play. The 6-on-5 out in front. Blocked down by O'Keefe. O'Keefe coming up large. And a timeout will be called by Curtis Robinette. Each team with 2 timeouts apiece. And with 3:52 to go in the first half, it's Mercyhurst leading 5-3. And we'll step aside for a little bit.
Cap 7 is a small company that started out of the back of our garages, and we were doing clinics and camps around the country. We pride ourselves as a company with Cap 7 and Turbo to sponsor as much and give back to the sport as much as we can. Last year we gave over $250,000 back to the sport, and all our products are built by water polo players and for water polo players.
Cap 7 is the premier water polo provider, specializing in all your water polo needs. Visit cap7.com to find the gear you need to take your game to the next level. Cap 7 is a proud sponsor of the CWPA network. Mercyhurst using its first of 3 full timeouts in the game. The Lakers in the Whitecaps lead it 5-3 over the Austin College Roos. Scott Samuel David Weiss on the call here in CWPATV.com. Our 4th of 7 games of this 2-day Penn State Behrend tournament at the Junker Center in Erie, Pennsylvania. So far, Hannah Good with 2 goals for Mercyhurst. Morris, Enquist, Anderson also with solo tallies. Brooke Lay, Lexi Wong, Sammy Field with the tallies for Austin College. Austin College would be back in the pool at around 11:45 a.m. Eastern today to take on the Grove City College Wolverines. Grove City 2-4 on the season, and in all 6 in those games, the losing team had at least 10 goals. Now Grove City had taken on Mercyhurst on March 13th when the Lakers won 26-10. Keith out of the timeout. Now Austin College comes up with a loose change. Ordinary foul. Austin College so far 0 of 5 in the power play. And now the 6th opportunity for the Roos. No, it will not be a power play. It will be a 5-meter penalty shot. We'll take it and squeak it by with a skip shot. 1 goal difference now. Lexi Wong converts her 2nd goal of the game to make it 5-4. And Austin College on a little bit of a run. Rachel Morris had been called for the penalty foul for Mercyhurst. Mercyhurst in white, swimming right to left. Austin College in dark, left to right. Austin College has not tied or led at any point in this game so far. Set up for the hole, and it will be the first exclusion foul called on Austin College. And with that, 5-meter penalty to come for Mercyhurst. Takes it and capitalizes. It's now 6-4 Lakers. Aubrey Paskey given the penalty foul for the Ruse. So 6-4 the score. Now out in front, confiscated by Sarah O'Keefe. Cassie Anderson had been credited with that penalty goal. That was her second of the game. Loose ball, Piacentina lost it, but will have the outlet. Piacentina, outlet to the right flat in enemy territory. Offensive foul called on Austin College. The Ruse have scored double figures in 3 straight games so far. And that's going to be offsides or a push-off against Mercyhurst. That's a lot of offside calls in the last few moments here in the second quarter. And there's another offensive foul. So the ball will be taken behind the keeper from 2 meters and then can reset the play. Take it from the point. Left hand for Austin College. And boy, the last few possessions for each team have resulted in offensive fouls. 6-4, that's a close game, and if you get all these fouls, it will remain close to the end. Piacentina out in front, battling for the ball. No one was in the cage except for a field player, and Mark Lawrence has to be relieved that that did not result in disaster. Now, Austin College, limited time in the first half. Down 2 in the Dark Caps. Blocked down and secured by Sarah O'Keefe. O'Keefe right now with about 5 saves. Piacentina hasn't had many to deny. And another offensive foul called on the Lakers. Mercyhurst of Erie, Pennsylvania. Austin College of Sherman, Texas, pardon. Austin College left to right. But out in defensive coverage for Mercyhurst. O'Keefe now will have the outlet. Mercyhurst is NCAA Division II. Again, this is a non-conference game. I believe this is the Penn State Behrend Invitational Tournament. Gannon and Mercyhurst, the lone non-Division III competitors here. Washington and Jefferson, which are scheduled to play a couple games here yesterday, unable to make the tournament, and that will do it for the first half. It's been Mercyhurst leading wire to wire. 2 goals for Mercyhurst, the second quarter, 3 for Austin. In our first half totals, Hannah Good has 2 for Mercyhurst. Morris and Quist also have solo tallies. Cassie Anderson has a pair of goals for the Lakers. Austin College, 2 for Lexi Long, 1 for Sammy Field, and 1 by Brooke Lee. In terms of shots, 12 for Mercyhurst, a .500 clip. 13 shots for the Roos, .308 shooting percentage. And it's halftime here in the CWPA network. Let's bring you to a Cap 7 tip of the week.
Hi, I'm Wolf Weigo, co-founder of Cap 7. Today we're going to work on a controlled passing drill where we have two players, and if we have a team, we'll have players in a line along the pool, and we'll have 2 rows if necessary. And this is a great way just to get some good controlled passing, working on technique for all the players. It's much easier to identify the players whose technique is not perfect yet in this format instead of sort of a chaos of players out in the pool. So good way to really isolate the players and check the technique. Always a good training drill. A variation on this drill is where we do sort of a delay on the pass, and that's when I'll come with a small hitch with my shoulders, and I'll come to here and sort of lock the defense. This is really important for passing the 2 meters. And a lot of times if you do this, the guard will expose what they're doing, maybe jumping to one side, and you'll make an easy pass to another. It's also good for perimeter passes, where you can lock like you're looking to 2 meters, and then finish with the pass. The most important thing is once you do that first rotation, where you come to here, you don't reset your arm back. You're gonna pass from that stopping point. So I'm gonna do a rotation, hold here, and then I'm gonna continue pass from that point without bringing my arm back. Let's check it out. We can also do a lot of other drills for passing in this format. Let's take a look at a few of those. Go back the other way. The Cap 7 heavy training 1 kilo ball is also great for all these passing drills. To really strengthen your shoulder, your shooting arm, as well as develop your legs as well. And you can always use this in conjunction with the weight belt also.
The CWPA YouTube channel is your #1 video source for everything water polo. Check out Tip of the Week series, inside water moments, highlights, and more. Visit youtube.com and search CWPA Water Polo. Mercyhurst in white 6, Austin College in dark 4. Anderson and Good with 2 apiece to lead the Lakers. Morris and Enquist also with solo tallies. Wong has 2, Lee and Thiel have 1 apiece for the Roos. As Igor Mernenko, I believe, will drop the rock for the third quarter sprint. This is our first of 4 games of the day. Each of these teams have 1 more game scheduled on the day. Mercyhurst heading left to right with White, who wins the third quarter sprint. 4 in the first, 2 in the second for the Lakers, 1 in the first, 3 in the second for the Roos. Austin College got the steal, trying to get the deal with the lob over the target. Sarah O'Keefe will have the goal throw. Hold on. Valerie Piachankina will have it. Good outlet now to the far side. It looks like the player may have been offsides for Austin College. This is a non-conference game, but against Division III opponents, even though Mercyhurst is not, Austin College has scored double figures in 5 straight against CWPA D3 foes. However, against non-conference foes, Austin College has had trouble in non-conference games. And now a possession for the Roos. 6-4 Mercyhurst. We're a minute into the second half. Austin College, believe it or not, has yielded 10 or more goals in 13 straight games against non-conference opponents. So got to keep the eyes open against the Lakers, and strikes here. Austin College saying, we're not going to let that happen. And it's now 6-5 Mercyhurst. Austin gets closer. Has not tied or taken the lead at any point so far. Kylie Noble with her first of the contest. Number 12 in dark for the Austin College Roos. Mercyhurst would like to take that back. Lakers will be on the power play. Haven't had many chances, and wow. Good read by Valerie Piachankina. It looked like it was going to be headed right past her. Austin College will swim right to left in dark with reinforcements. And there have been so many offensive fouls in this game. And it appears there will be another 5-meter penalty throw for the Lakers, and one of the Roos had hands on top of her head. Well, Piachankina had that partially stopped, but not completely. And it's Cassie Anderson taking advantage, depositing her third score of the contest to lead all players. It's now 7-5 in favor of the Mercyhurst Lakers over the Austin College Roos. Here in Game 4 of 7 of this 2-day tournament at the Junker Center in Erie, Pennsylvania. Both of these teams now with 15 shots on goal. 46.7% clip for Mercyhurst, .333 for Austin College. 6 exclusions for Mercyhurst compared to 3 for Austin College. Mercyhurst 0-1 on the power play. Austin College 0-5. Lakers 2-2 on penalty fouls. And Austin College still hanging in there. Sophie Oliver, her first of the game. 7-6 now, 1 goal difference. Sophie Oliver, March 16th, CWPA Division Player of the Week. Last season was named an ACWPC D3 All-American, earning honorable mention. She was also named CWPA Rookie of the Week twice in 2020, Sophie Oliver. Getting a hand in the face and blocked down there, brought back to life by Piachankina. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third for the Roos. 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third for Mercyhurst. Austin College of CWPA Division III, Mercyhurst of the Western Water Polo Association. And O'Keefe able to prevent the potential tie as we're a couple minutes into the second half. That was Kylie Noble who attempted the shot, but O'Keefe was right on it. And another offensive foul called on the Lakers. Austin College trying to go for a free-game win streak. Mercyhurst doesn't want to have a free-game losing streak, as it is 2-2 on the season and has lost each of its last two. Mercyhurst has. And Austin College unable to capitalize on the possession. Lakers in white leading by 1, heading left to right and white. Austin College, number 3 in the nation in Division III, number 1 in the CWPA Division III conference rankings. Now Austin College heading right to left and dark, looking for numbers. Set it at the right flat position near the half distance line. Thought about a swing there. We'll take it from the corner. Blocked down by O'Keefe. And the possession will remain with Austin College. A 5-meter penalty throw is awarded. That's the 4th penalty foul of the game combined. This will be the second opportunity for Austin College, and this is the first chance to tie. Austin College has tied it. That's Lexi Wong for the 3rd time in this game. It is 7 for Austin College in dark, 7 for the Mercyhurst Lakers in white. And in the beginning stages of the game, head coach Mark Lawrence of Austin College had not been pleased at any point. It is now possession for Mercyhurst. Wasn't quite sure during the exchange if a yellow card had been issued or not. It appears not for the time being. That would have been on Mercyhurst. No, that would have been on Austin College. Mercyhurst with the possession in enemy territory. Now halfway through the 3rd quarter. 7-7 the score. Austin College coming off an 11-10 win yesterday. In its second of 2 games yesterday. The win had been over Gannon after a 17-4 victory over CWPA D3 rival Penn State Behrend. Initially considered an exhibition, later called a non-conference game to make up for lost games against Washington and Jefferson. Presidents unable to play yesterday or today. Mercyhurst will get it back, heading left to right in white. 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third for the Lakers. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 3 in the third for Austin College. Austin College would like to win the CWPA Division III title for the first time in program history. McAllister, which isn't playing a full slate of games this season, the 3-time defending champ in CWPA D3. Power play opportunity now for the Lakers. Only its 2nd chance. Did not make the only one so far. And a wet pass. Blocked up by Austin College. An ordinary foul called. Even strength. Will swing it past Piacentina. And Mercyhurst is back in front. 8-7. Hannah Good, her 3rd score of the game. It's now 7. Mercyhurst with 1:32 to play in the third. Still the third quarter of the game. Mercyhurst hasn't played in overtime since 2016. Austin College has not played overtime this season. Austin College, though, not down for long. Sarah Field, her second. Yale makes it 8-8. Mercyhurst in a tie for the second time. Austin has not led at all. Austin has tied twice, though, both in this quarter. Now digging deep and able to lob it past Pia Chakina. And Cassie Anderson gets her fourth for Mercyhurst to lead all scorers. It's now 9-8 with 53 seconds to go in the third. Austin College was 4-9 last season, 4-0 in CWPA D3, and lost its first 9 games last season before winning the next 4 before the season was abruptly done. Austin College right now is 2-2 though, so is Mercyhurst. And there'll be a power play to come for the Roos. And Mark Lawrence, I think, would like to talk it over. The shot clock is going to be unplugged, as there's 33 seconds to go in the third. Be sure to follow us on social media for all of the updates on what is happening around the league. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at CWPA Water Polo, and be sure to check out our YouTube page for tons of water polo content. This is the Penn State Behrend Invitational Tournament, Day 2 of 2, Sunday, March 28th, 2021. Scott Samuel DeBois here on CWPATV.com. It's Austin College and Mercyhurst. 9-8 is the score in favor of the Lakers. Mercyhurst taking on Penn State Behrend at around 5 p.m. Eastern today. And then the Lakers' next game is tentatively scheduled for April 3rd against St. Francis, Pennsylvania. Austin College next game is scheduled for 11:45 a.m. Eastern against Grove City. Grove City, by the way, 2-4 on the season, and all 6 of its games this season has scored double figures, but so has the Wolverines' opponents. In fact, Grove City has both scored and yielded double figures in 10 straight contests. The Grove City Wolverines are led by Grove City alumna Jocelyn Bernhardt. Critical power play for the Roos as the shot clock's unplugged at the left side. Took a laser and had it wide left. Hold on. Ball will be brought back to O'Keefe. And we'll reset the play. There's keep away right now. And that will do it for the third quarter of play. Getting a bit testy here in Erie, Pennsylvania, but in a good way. Got ourselves a 1-goal game. It was 6-4 at halftime in favor of Mercyhurst. Austin tied it up. a couple of times. Austin got 4 goals compared to 3 for Mercyhurst. And it's the Mercyhurst Lakers in white leading 9-8. Will 8 minutes be enough to decide a victor?
You're watching the CWPA broadcast brought to you by Cap 7.
Hi, I'm Wolf Weiger with Cap 7. There's one more quarter to go in this game. Fourth quarter coming up now.
The CWPA has a podcast, PoloCast. We take a deep dive into some of the most prominent people of water polo. We talk about the sport of water polo and their lives, who they are, and how they got there. With host George Gross Jr., new episodes are released twice a month. Be sure to check out PoloCast, available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. We have ourselves one heck of a game coming into our final period of regulation. Mercyhurst of the CWPA in the Whitecaps 9. Austin College of CWPA Division 3 in the Dark 8. Austin College has not led at all in this game. Has tied a couple of times in the third quarter. But Mercyhurst has yet to trail in this one. Should we have a tied score when the final horn sounds, we would have 2 3-minute overtime periods. And should we still be tied after that, we would have a 3-minute sudden death period in which the next goal would win the game. Mercyhurst with 19 shots, Austin College with 22. Mercyhurst shooting 47.4% compared to .364 for the Roos. But the difference here is Austin College is 0 of 7 on the power play. 1 of 2 on the player advantage for Mercyhurst. Each team has converted a pair of penalty shots. The leading scorer in this game is Cassie Anderson, who has 4 for the Lakers. Hannah Good has 3. Enquist and Morris have solo tallies for the Lakers. Long has 3 for the Roos. Field has 2. Noble, Lee, and Oliver with 1 apiece. As we hope to get set for our final regulation quarter, Igor Mernenko is there to drop the ball for the final regulation sprint. Controlled by Mercyhurst, heading right to left. Controlled by Mercyhurst, heading right to left. And White. Now to play. And Austin College with a chance to tie it again. So Austin, 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 4 in the third. Mercyhurst, 4, 2, and 3. And gets it past O'Keefe. And Austin is still in business. Goal from number 10, Madison Taylor. That's her first of the contest. And we got ourselves a 9-9 game. In each of the previous 4 games this season for Mercyhurst, the winning team had at least 10 goals. So a goal here will make it 5 straight games of such instance for the Lakers. Trying to set up close to 6 meters. And that'll be a shot clock violation. It'll be a costly move for the Lakers. Curtis Robinette sure not pleased on the sidelines. Out in front, Austin College is in the lead for the first time. How about Brooke Lee with her second? Austin College with 6:41 in the lead for the first time. Her second in the game. Piachankina credited with 6 saves. O'Keefe for the Lakers with 8 stops. Mercyhurst down for the first time. And there might have been a ball under on the Lakers. It looks like there was an offensive foul on Austin College. Mercyhurst, a couple players out in front. Clean play. Nice block for Piachankina. A 2-0 run this fourth quarter for Austin College, and another offensive foul called in the water. And Mark Lawrence really has to keep his composure on the sidelines for Austin College. Ordinary foul in enemy territory. Now from the point, Ed Beater motion. Takes it close to half distance, now to the point. Right into the arms and secured by Valerie Piachankina. Possession, Austin College. Under 5 or so minutes to play in regulation. Austin College coming off an 11-10 win yesterday over Gannon, which Brooke Lee deposited the game winner. And with Brooke Lee, with 6:41 to go this quarter, having scored the last goal that she scored a game winner yet again. Another offensive call on the Lakers. Ruse close to 2 meters. Ordinary foul now from the point. The right hand. Shot clock winding down. Get 35-second her shot clock. And a fresh 35. Another power play. Austin College though 0 of 7 on the player advantage. Blocked in the field, and that's a critical stop. Mercyhurst 1 of 2 on the power play. Haven't had a lot of extra player opportunities. And it's Sunday, March 28, 2021. Game that started 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. A lot of stoppages, a lot of offensive fouls. Great way to start your morning for sure. Now Austin College looking for some insurance. Trying to get its largest lead. Not on the watch of O'Keefe. Quick outlet, but stolen by the Ruse. Got a little bit antsy. Got 4 or so minutes left in regulation. Austin College leading by 1. And a play it goes. Goal for O'Keefe. This is the 4th straight game Mercyhurst has allowed double figures. Last time the Lakers had done so had been at 1.5 straight games in February 2020. The Lakers went 1-4. Timeout in the pool. 3:49 to go. Curtis Robinette would like his team to settle down and try to get the equalizer.
Hi, I'm Will Fuego. Do you want to improve your game? Everyone should have a Cap 7 ball to improve their ball handling skills. If you really want to improve your game, you've got to have a couple water polo balls in your house. Everywhere I go, I'm kicking around the ball, spinning it in my fingers, playing with it, kicking it. It's a lot of fun. Get one and take your ball handling skills to a new level.
Austin College in dart. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 4 in the third, 2 in the fourth. The Mercyhurst Lakers in white. 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third, none so far in the fourth. Right now, Mercyhurst has used the second of 3 full timeouts. Both teams have used 2 full timeouts. Both teams still have a 30-second stopper. 9 of 22 won shots for Mercyhurst, 10 of 28 for Austin College, but the eye-popping number for Austin College, 0-8 on the power play, yet able to take a 1-goal lead. Did not lead at all until this fourth quarter, trailed 9-8 entering this final regulation period. And again, after this game, at around 11:45 a.m. Eastern, the Roos are scheduled to hop back into the pool and take on Division III foe, Grove City. And Grove City has allowed double figures and scored double figures in 11 straight contests. That Grove City has scored double figures in each of its last 17 wins, so the key for the Wolverines is to try to score double figures. Back to this game, under 4 minutes to play in regulation. Mercyhurst hasn't been to overtime in 5 years. Lakers are inside, spinning around, trying to find room. Cannot. Player in the field able to deny for Austin College. Jesse Anderson, unfortunate that time. In transition, dribbling left to right. Austin College from the left flat. Spins, loses control. Now approaching the hole. Right side open. There is an opening, and they find it. Austin College, largest lead now at 2. Lexi Wong, her 4th score. 11-9. 3:05 to play. Curtis Robinette not going to use his final full timeout or a 30-second timeout. By the way, goalies are allowed to cross the half-distance line, so goalies can score from anywhere. Act as an extra attacker. Oh, we're going to have a kick out. That's a critical play. Austin College will be on its 9th power play, as it looks like Mark Lawrence is going to use his lone 30-second timeout. Under 3 minutes to play. And this is when you need to use your 30-second timeout. You get the brief stoppage, you set up the power play unit. 2-goal lead, anything is possible, and there's still some time left on the clock. 0 of 8 on the player advantage so far. The Roos would like to capitalize for once. Takes it inside right pass. Oh, wide right. However, will result in a 2-meter corner. Possession will remain with Austin College. Set up in the hole. Will fire. Nope, no goal. No goal. Foul on the Roos. So Mercyhurst still hanging in there. And boy, Curtis Robinette really voicing his concerns. O'Keefe now with a long outlet inside enemy territory. No, that's actually Chunkina for Austin College. Now O'Keefe has a lob pass, half distance, 2 minutes to go. In regulation, Mercyhurst, which led for a bulk of the first 20 or so minutes, do not trail until this fourth quarter. This is the largest lead for Austin College, which did not take a lead until 10-9. And boy, this will be a bounce back win, or a great comeback. Because the first half, Austin College really looked flustered. Even though down 4-1 after one quarter, 6-4 at the half, 9-8 at 3. Able to recoup and outscore the Lakers 3-0 this fourth quarter, and it looks like right now keep away. And boy, I'm not sure why Mercyhurst did not go after it. Curtis Robinette knows something that a lot of us don't. Robinette has been at the home at Mercyhurst for 19 seasons now. 41 seconds. And Robinette will use his final full timeout. Check out collegiatewaterpolo.org to stay up to date on league news, schedules, and new initiatives as we continue to grow this sport. Also on check out what we plan on streaming on CWPATV.com. Austin College leads it 11-9 here in our fourth game at the Junker Center of 7 this weekend. There were 3 games yesterday, hopefully another 3 after this one today. Curtis Robinette on his knees on the right side. In Austin College, CWPA Division III, Mercyhurst Western Water Polo Association, which has the likes of Gannon, Salem, McKendree, possibly Fresno Pacific. By the way, the 2021 CWPA Women's Division III Varsity Conference Championship Tournament is scheduled April 17th to 18th at Carthage College in Kenosha, Wisconsin. We'll see if there'll be a new champion, as McAllister is the 3-time defending champ, 2017, 18, and 19. There was no tournament last year. Austin College right now looking to be the favorite. Still got lots of water polo left in the coming weeks. Mercyhurst will have the ball, 41 seconds left. And what Curtis Robinette probably told his team was to take a quick pass, quick shot if you score. Trying to get some time left. And right now, O'Keefe not fighting an open player. You got to take a shot now. Ordinary foul. You can shoot here. Oh, that's exactly what Austin College did not want to do. It goes the other way. And now Mark Lawrence will call timeout for Austin College. Now 30 or so seconds left. Austin College 0-9 in the power play. Mercyhurst 1-3. The Lakers 9 of 25 on shots. The Roos 11 of 31. If this score holds, Austin College will be on a 3-game win streak at 3-2, while Mercyhurst will be on a 3-game skid at 2-3. Austin College 4-9 in 2020, 4-0 in the Division III West region before its season had come to a halt. And Curtis Robinette right now having a discussion with Brandon Nicholson, the head referee. Igor Murnenko, the other official. These officials have made a lot of offensive charge calls, and those are plays you do not want to be called if you're in the pool. And that is why this game has been close throughout. No team able to pull away. Austin College trailed by 3 after 1. 2 at halftime. Down 1 after 3. And Mercyhurst has not scored at all this fourth quarter. The Roos on a 3-0 fourth quarter run. The 5th straight game in which the winning team in a game Mercyhurst has played has double figures. This is the 4th straight game the Roos have 10 or more. Although the first of the 4 this season resulted in a 19-14 loss at Pacific, in which the Roos trailed 7-1 out of the gates. Also College playing keep away with a 2-goal lead. And this will be a nice win for Mark Lawrence's team. I wasn't quite sure if Mark Lawrence was even going to be able to remain the whole game, because he wanted to lose his composure in the first quarter. Now Austin College will just wind it down, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Come from behind victory for the Roos. Austin College did not take a lead till 10-9 this fourth quarter. And the Roos come back to win it 11-9 in the dark caps over the Mercyhurst Lakers in the white. The Roos 11 of 31 on shots, a free 5-5 clip, 6 exclusion fouls, 0-10 on the power play. That is something Mark Lawrence is going to certainly address. 2 penalty fouls, 2 of 2 on penalty shots. Austin College, 4 goals for Long, 2 apiece from Lee and Fiel, 1 for Noble, 1 for Taylor, 1 for Oliver. Mercyhurst, which drops to 2-3 on the season, 9 of 25 on shots, 3.60 shooting percentage, 12 exclusions, 1 of 3 in the power play. Leading the way for Mercyhurst, 3 goals, Hannah Good, but 4 for Cassie Anderson, 1 for Enquist, 1 for Morris. 12 saves for Sarah O'Keefe in the losing effort, 11 for Pia Chinkina in the winning cause for Austin College. Coming up at around 11:45 a.m. Eastern, it will be Austin College and Grove City. The circumstances permit. I'm Scott Samuel David Weiss. Stick around. In about an hour and a half, less than that, we plan on having more CWPA women's varsity action on CWPATV.com.